In the process of decoding what the Atman is not, we need to understand the various dimensions of the shariras, the avasthas, and the koshas. Basically, we looked at that the Atman is none of these. But what are these actually? Sthula shariram kim panchikrita pancha mahabhutaihi kritam satkarmajanyam sukha dukkhadi bhogayatanam shariram asti jayate vardhate viparinamate apakshiyate vinashyati iti shad vikaravat etat sthula shariram. As we look at these verses, we get a detailed picture of what each of these components are. So what is the sthula sharira, which is basically the gross body, which is quite manifest? So this definition says that which is made of the Pancha Mahabhutas, the 5 elements, the 5 fundamental elements that go through a process of Panchikaranam, which is basically the process of grossification or manifestation, and that is born of good actions of the past, Satkarma Janyam. In order to experience joy and sorrow in this world, Sukha Dukkhadi Bhogayatanam Shariram, which is the counter to experience these, and which basically goes through 6 stages or phases of existence: being born, growing up, maturing or changing, decaying and dying. And that which is subject to these modifications is the Sthula Sharira. See how comprehensive this definition is. All of us often hear these phrases: I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the emotions. But then we only have a vague sense of what this body is, or what the mind is, or what emotions are. But here in this Tattva Bodha, a clear-cut definition of the body is given, of the gross body is given. And it is basically made up of the 5 elements having gone through some kind of a process, a solidification process. And it's clearly mentioned that because of the good karma that we have done before, we actually get this body. And hence, it also becomes a responsibility to do karma today or in this lifetime. Because based on this, we get the body of the next lifetime. Right? That is what at least I feel this talks about. And anything that is born must die and has to go through different stages. Be it an animal, be it a plant, or be it a human being. Or it could be even an organization, right? The organization, if you look at it, it exists in the mind of the creator. And then the organization is born, it grows up, it changes. And some organizations decay and die very soon. Some could last for many, many years, but eventually they decay and die. So similarly, this Sthula Sharira also goes through these 6 modification processes and eventually dies. And that is the Sthula Sharira. And interestingly, the Shariram is also called Ayatanam, Bhogayatanam, because it is an abode, or it is a place, or it is a counter created for going through the experiences of joy and sorrow, so that the karma for that lifetime can be completed. Whatever it is, prarabdha karma or whatever it is, can be completed and fulfilled or experienced during that lifetime. And hence it is called an ayatanam, which is basically a counter or a place or a shed or a seat. So what is the Sthula Sharira made of? It is made of the Pancha Mahabhutas, having undergone the process of Panchikaranam. And what is the purpose of the Sthula Sharira? It acts as a counter to experience joy and sorrow. And how did it come to be? It is the result of the good actions of the past. And what happens to the Sthula Sharira? It exists, it is born, it grows, it changes, it decays and dies. That is the Sthula Sharira.